Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Racing 2003 season, when we are back racing after the Olympic break, and we are here for 9 laps at Watkins Glen International. And no pit stops, even though 3X tire wear and fuel, and we are starting kind of in the back here, backed by Tyler Reddick and Eric Jones. Brandon is to our left by a few rows in that Mountain Dew Toyota. Denny Hamlin on the pole. So we have our work cut out for us here. We need a good start. We need to get into turn 1 well, which is a prime passing zone here at Watkins Glen, and we're going to try to make the most of it without, of course, getting out of line before the start-finish line. Try to do this on the up and up, waiting for that green flag, and we are rolling. Green flag is out. Really slow start for Corey LaJoie. And there's the line. We go down. Brandon's going to look for a hole there. He finds it behind Eric Almirola. We will drop. Ooh, into Brandon a little bit. He hits all kinds of messed up. Save by Brandon. Good on that wheel. Everyone still going forward. No harm, no foul. So that is the chaos that can happen in turn 1. Everyone single filing out through the S's. Really tough to go double wide through here. And we'll see if we can carry this momentum down what equates to a back straightaway into the heavy braking zone, into the bus stop. We'll look to the right of Corey LaJoie. Nope, we'll just stay in line here. Down to third gear, roll nice and easy. No pressure from Newman from behind, and roll the carousel. Try to keep it pinned right on that rumble strip. Following Corey LaJoie, Austin Dillon and Cole Custer out on that high line. Chris Buescher in front of Bubba Wallace there, and Brandon in front of Bubba. So as these laps tick by, everyone will start to really gap themselves. The fast cars will start leaving the rest of the pack. So we need to get through these cars as quickly as possible. I think we can put the 7 down a little bit here. Good run off of the turn there. Get under Austin Dillon, maybe even 3 wide under Buescher and Custer here, heavy into the braking zone. Once you start heading downhill, you can really get on the brakes once the car is settled. If you're trying to brake when you're cresting over that hill, the front gets really light and it's really easy to lock up those front tires. Side by side with the 17, he's not giving us an inch as we roll, but we'll have the ideal line coming out of the right. Pick up as much speed as we can. Not quite clear. There we go. Clear him off the corner and set up for that 41. We can go a little bit deeper into the braking zone since we don't have anyone in front of us directly. And that sets us up well for the carousel. I think we can get off the carousel pretty well. Car feels pretty solid out of the slow corners as far as just sheer straight line acceleration. There we go. Now, if Custer looks under Kurt Busch, that would be a 3 wide. We'll just follow Custer through, see what he wants to do. Bubba Wallace on the outside. They'll have the preferred groove going into the last turn. Bubba, okay, moves over, not seeing us there quite, but we got plenty of runoff room off the corner. Good run down the front straightaway. We'll set up that pass. Brandon has made a few spots in front of William Byron there, looking to attack. It looks like DeBenedetto and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Solid turn 1, side by side, 2 by 2. And Bubba rolls out, gives us the spot. We can get to the left side of the racetrack, following Kurt Busch through. If he can poke that hole, no, we'll follow Cole Custer through. Set him up nice through those S's. Down the back straightaway we go. We can get under the 41 here into the braking zone, maybe under Larson as well. Let's not count our chickens before they hen house. Yeah, just yielding that spot, really in no position to press the issue. We can get Custer out of the carousel, I believe. We just need to carry that speed on through. Use all the pavement there, use that tall third gear, and we can probably make the move to the left side here in turn 10 under the 41. Pretty solid braking, not having to overdrive it too awful much. Clip the curb just a bit. And Custer does what Bubba does, so they try to move to the left-hand side, even though our fender is right there just barely. We'll duck under the 41 and have some breathing room to Larson. and a little bit more to Byron. Brandon on the inside of those two cars, Stenhouse and DiBenedetto moving forward as well. So we're much better than where we started. Denny Hamlin looks like he's still leading, going up through those S's. Look like Kyle Busch may be in second. Good opportunity for a brand new winner here, as Kyle Busch has done everything this year but win in our series. He's clear by several hundred points easy. Looking on the inside of Larson, not quite there to press the issue, but we can come off the corner right on his rear bumper, see if we can get to his inside. A little touch into the carousel, upsets the car a little bit. And he's going to be able to come in front of us, but that crossover, booyah. And down into turn 10 we can go, almost touching Larson in the door. And good in the braking zone. Larson rolls out. We can use all of the racetrack, and finally we are set up well going into the last turn. Much better than the last couple laps for sure. That's going to help our approach to William Byron, DiBenedetto, and Stenhouse Jr. Now, can we make the move down to the inside of turn 1? Heavy on the braking, not quite there. We'll roll in behind William Byron as he goes under DiBenedetto, or at least looks to be. Byron was really choked up on the bottom. He couldn't get the power down. We peeked to his outside. That will set up for this turn here fairly well. But then Byron will have the ideal going to the backstretch. We'll roll out, see if we can get that draft down the long straightaway and get him into the braking zone here. Good run, and not really feeling the need to peek out just yet. A little touch to Byron. Kind of have shades of Marcos Ambrose and Keselowski. A little bit of a touch, not enough to really upset the car. And a little bit too wide to really get power down, but this is where I think we can make most of our hay on this end of the racetrack for sure. Hard braking to the inside of 10. Byron will roll out. And a clean exit through 11. And down the straightaway, we should get the pull off to DiBenedetto. Really loosen that little rumble strip on the left side. Actually set us up quite well. It stabilized the car a little bit. Allowed us to carry all the speed down and heavy into the braking zone. Don't slide the tires. And good exit. Brandon attacking Logano and Kyle Busch there through the S's. We can clear DiBenedetto, perhaps indeed. Really power move. Ooh, touch the grass. A little bit unstable. Helped the car pivot just a little bit. And we are set up to pass Stenhouse. If we can just gain on him here in the bus stop. Slide the tires just a skosh. Not too awful bad. It certainly wasn't a lockup, or if it was, it wasn't that long of a lockup. And really carrying that speed, we caught up quite a bit. No pressure from behind, so we can do what we normally do here. We'll look to the left. Whoa, what is Stenhouse doing? Off Stenhouse goes. Well, that's what you get, buddy. Yeah, is it just me, or was Stenhouse moving down offline? Well, that didn't bring out the caution. He's out in the kitty litter. We stay green, which is ideal for us. We need these. We need all that we can get here. We don't need the race to end under yellow, as there is no green-white checker here in 2003. But with Brandon going side by side with Harvick and Blaney, that may bring those cars back to us as well. So we'll use the battles in front of us to gain time. Really nothing in behind. So it's all out of the windshield here. Logano looks under the 18 of Busch, and who are we going to follow through here? Ooh, Kyle almost into Logano. I tried to make a preemptive get out of the way move, but they kept it straight. And we should be able to clear Kyle off of the straightaway. Nope, Kyle just has a little bit more power. We'll stick to the white line, get under Kyle here. Maybe breaking under Logano as well, deep into that turn. Left front slide just a little bit. Oh, into Logano. Forced him off the racetrack just a little bit. He keeps it straight, and Kyle Busch tries for that spot now. But really making good forward progress under Harvick as well. Oh, Harvick moves down. We're going to stay in line here. Let Harvick do what he does. Brandon offline just a little bit into the grass will give Brandon some room. And complete that pass going through the S's, and now we are the ones that are going to be poking a hole for Brandon to follow us through. Can't get full power as early as we would like. Tires are starting to fall out just a bit through the S section. But we should get Harvick here, no problem. Ooh, lock up, but deep drive in. No real worse for the wear. We'll take it all day, every day. Under Chase Elliott as well, and looking under the 12. So the car seems to be doing much better than these other cars. We actually get the drive off the carousel to make the pass on Blaney, and can we get Bowman? Deep dive down into 10. That's where we make all of our hay, and there we go. Complete that pass as well. There is the lead. Denny Hamlin leads, Keselowski second, Truex Jr. in third. We're riding fourth. Alex Bowman in fifth, and the white flag is out. One more lap to go. I'm sure it'd be sponsored by Credit One Bank, but nope. Down into turn one, heavy braking. We catch up to Truex quite a bit. Oh, we nipped that curve. That's not what we needed to do. It almost looks like Keselowski is slowing up Truex, however. We might be able to take advantage on the back straight, get under Truex, say, in the bus stop. Maybe get Keselowski off of the carousel. Hamlin, though, way out in front, will make the move on the 19. Drive in deep. Nice. Really unstable. Try to slide it, keep it on the racetrack. Truex was slow. We're able to take advantage, and Brad not on that rumble strip. Trying to keep that right side pinned. So Hamlin is out of reach, and oh, the yellow flag is out, but this is a race for the lead. The field is not frozen. Heavy dive into 10. We keep it under us. Brad tries to fight back, but as long as we hold steady, that's a second place for us. But Denny Hamlin will take his second win of the year. We come across in second. Let's see how this top 10 shakes out. So we're in second, Brad Keselowski in third. Looking back to fourth, Brandon in fourth, Bowman in fifth, Ryan Blaney in sixth, Chase Elliott looks to be in seventh. Yes, indeed. Eighth place, Kevin Harvick. Ninth place, Kyle Busch. 10th, Joey Logano. A few things to look at in this race. One, unfortunately, the contact with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I want to see if he comes offline. Heavy damage there on that right side. So coming down to turn 10, there's Stenhouse. And yes, indeed, Stenhouse comes down about a car length right in front of us, gets into that wall, and then does a weird 2K3 reverse thing where you just turn the wheel to the right, hold reverse, gun it full throttle until you come out to the racetrack. And what happened on that last lap, by the by? So the caution for Truex coming through the bus stop on the last lap. Brandon, a little bit of a touch, and Truex could not hang on to it. Didn't affect the end of the race for us, but definitely affected the end of the race for Martin Truex Jr. Congratulations goes to Denny Hamlin. Looking at the standings after Watkins Glen, Brandon still holding strong with 10 wins. We are at 9. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now your cutoff driver. Just 8 points to the good over Austin Dillon and Cole Custer. Kyle Larson is an entire race ahead. So unless something really tragic happens, we are racing for one spot in the back, and it is still a really tight race between those last 5 drivers. But we head to another road course next week. Brand new, a home track for me and Brandon. Usually the Brickyard 400, not this time. We are going to be at the road course at Indianapolis, so I hope you'll join me then. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for the road course at Indy. Take care.